Hi everyone. So today we are going to see in Adobe Forms or in SAP report how we can read the long text. Okay. So for the reading the long text, we needed a function module, which is read text. I will show you. This is the function module which we needed to read the read text. Now, which kind of read text I will show you. If we go in cells order, okay, I will go in a display mode. I'll go in text area. So here some material text is there, then sales note is also there. So this kind of text, or there could be header text and some footer text will be there. So this text we need to read it in our Adobe form. Okay, so for reading this text we need to use this read text function module. But this function module needed some parameters like ID, language, name. So language we can see here it is mentioned as English, but what about the ID and objects? So to find this one, we need to go in. We will go to SC16N, then we will search the table STXH. Okay, inside this table, I will just put today's date, which I have created this record today. Okay, and then you can put created by also, and we will just try to filter it out like what record is created. Okay, so you can see here two records are created. Okay, so one is for uh, material sales text and second is for sales note. Okay, so for reading this, what are the parameters here we will required in this function module? Like we required ID, language, name, object. Okay, so what we will do, we will come here in SA16 and we will check this is the object name, this is the text name, and this is the ID and language. These are the four parameters which we are going to be required. Okay, so let us open our Adobe form. We will go in our interface, Adobe break. We will go directly. You can go in a both way, display. So here we will declare a global parameters, okay, in which we will take that text. Now this global parameter, the data type, it will be a line text. Okay, copy this. This is for text one. Type of table, it will be TLINE. TLINE is, I will show you. Is if you go in SE11, okay, if you go in TLINE, so you can see it is the table type for TLINE text. So means it is the structure. Now okay, so we need to declare table type over here for this one. So we will directly declare T1. Okay, so this come types, then we'll go back. Okay, we will check any error, no. Then we will take this table type to our global type and paste it over here. So instead of giving name to footer, I will give name as a text. Okay, this is table type. From that structure of TLINE, we have created table type, and same we will replace table type here. So our internal table text one is having table type of TT. So similarly, we are having two fields, so we will create two tables. Okay, two texts. And also in description I will give how we can read that one. Okay, so this was our previous one, how we can set a breakpoint. If you didn't watch that video, please go in a playlist, you can watch over that video over there. So what we need to do here, we need to declare. Now this already we are taking. Okay, so this internal table we will take, then there will be clear we will do, and this is the main one. Now here what we are going to do, from this STX table, we are going to read this first one. So here I go. So this is the object 01. We will go put here 01. Then what is the next? VBBP. VBBP. Then I will we will do like this, so it will be easier to read. Corresponding where, then and VBP, and this. Now this one we will pass hard coded. Okay, so what this is the combination of your sales order, and I will just show you. So this is the hard coded. Now if we open SN SE16N, and instead of TLINE, if we go in VBA, so here if we go by giving sales order and execute it, okay, so it is nothing but the combination of our sales order, web lane, and the sales distribution channel. So it is the combination that text naming, it is a combination of this one. So you can see this one. I will close this window so multiple windows will not open. So you can see this is the combination of sales order and distribution channel. Okay, so our first text is read. Okay, then what we will do, we will pass this. If this is not blank, if there is a value, then read that value from the read text. In read text, we are passing the text ID. Then language, it will be English. You can hard coded English if you know, otherwise it will bring the values. Then TD name and the object name. So similarly we will do for the another one also. Okay, so we will do for the next one. And what is that? Now only here what it will change, the ID it will change. Okay, second. So, and we will also set breakpoint over here, so we can debug it easily. What is the issue? A breakpoint, instead of, we will put global only breakpoint, and we will activate it. Okay, so there is some error. So on line number 21, okay, so here we will declare this as a text 1, and there we will declare as a text 2, and check syntax check, which we didn't do. Now we are doing syntax check. Leave it. Then we will run this program. Now already I have told you like how you can configure your Adobe form in your program. Now I will just call that one, run, and as we have set a breakpoint, breakpoint will trigger. Okay, so our breakpoint is trigger. Now we will see what values will capture in our this field. So we already passed it argument. Now you can see this value are captured, and same values we are going to pass to the read text module, and we will see initially there is nothing in our text. Okay, we will execute this function module directly, and we will see here 5 lines are there. So these are line 1, line 2, line 3, so line 5. And similarly from our text 2, it will also read. Initially it is blank, and we will F6 it, and we can see text 2 is also 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all these lines are there. Now we will just execute. Now we didn't configure this thing in our Adobe form, so it will not display over there. So what we will do, we will active, it's already activate I think, and then we will come back from here, and then we will go in form, change mode. Now we have declared it as a global. Okay, so we will just take the field over here, text one. Okay, now we will go in our layout. Same function, read text, same function module, you can use it in your report also. So in your report you can configure in similar way. Currently we just trying to show it in Adobe Forms, but if you want to show in your ALB report, or if there is any another report, or if you want to paste that text in an email while sending to the user, that time also you can use this read text function module. But before using read text function module, you need to go in STXH table. You need to find the parameters, and then you can pass it to the read text module function. Sorry. So here, what we will do, we already have here name, so we will not remove that one. That was for our other test. So we will just insert table. Now this table, what we are going to do, we are going to show only one. Okay. So we will not require header also. Nothing is required, and we will just create one. Okay, so one is created, one table type, so we will just drag it because it will be overlapping. Okay, so we will drag it over here, then we will make it as a full. Okay, then in this row, now what we will do, we will bind our text. So we will bind first our table one data, we will bind, we will set as a repeat. Then inside this cell, we'll go in a layout, sorry, here in text we will make it as a text field. Then in binding we will go, we will map, we have mapped it text one, so we will check text one and TD line. Okay, but our lines are 6, so it will repeat. So once it is repeat, so it should be automatically adjust, right? And we will this line break also. So what we will do, we will make this wrap in a sub form. Okay, now this sub form we will keep as a float. Okay, so what it will do, it will automatically break, and it will keep the space between our text 1 and text 2. Okay, so similar way, I will insert one more table with the same format, and it will be our text 2. Okay, so just I will make it bigger, and then what we are going to do, can you guess, or can you tell me? Objects, binding, then we will not to the table, we will map it to the row, or if you map it to the table also, it's fine. We will check this also, we will map it with text to data. Okay, and then, but what generally happens, if you bind with the row type now, then that row will repeat. Okay, that row should repeat. So instead of binding over here, we will not bind over here, we will remove this binding. Okay, no binding, we are binding here to the row. Then as discussed, this cell should be as a text field. Then we will bind our text to data TD line. Okay, this binding is completed. Okay, and also we need to wrap it in a sub form, and this sub form will be flowed, which will flow as per the position. What is flowed and fixed? Fixed means the position of that table, it will fix. And what means by flowed? If something contents are coming over it, it will flow down, it will move it to downside. So we will activate this form, and we will try to rerun it. Okay, so our form is already open over here. We will go back We didn't remove breakpoint, so I think breakpoint will trigger, but we already know what we are doing in a breakpoint, so we will just run that breakpoint directly, and we will see how value is showing to us. Now see here. Here it is the overlapping one. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it came, and 6 to 9 it is overlapping. To solve this overlapping, first what we need to do, we need to go in our form. Also parallelly, we will remove the breakpoint. Now this is not needed to us. So what we will go, we will go in SAP and we will go to interface. Now this Adobe has one disadvantage, it will take time to open, like in progress it will there. Meanwhile, we will go here and we will remove breakpoint. So whenever we are running, the breakpoint will be not triggered. So we will remove this, we will activate it. This is activated. Okay, then we will close this tab. So because this tab is not needed anymore. Now we came here. So any guesses like what we can do over here? So already it is multiple lines, it is allowing, then row. Okay, allow it break with page content, it is also there. Allow it page with break content. So repeating is happening. Now just what we need to do, this should not overlap on each other. So both are in a subflow. Okay, now we will merge this both in a one wrap. Okay, we will wrap this also and we will make it position as a float. Okay, then we will save it again. This Adobe overflow issue, it will be there. You need to test it and just try to fix it. It is the wrap one. You need to wrap and see that its value should not flow. And now breakpoint will not trigger because we have removed it. Directly it will show us the Adobe. Okay, yes. Can you see now? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 10. So it is not overlapping also, and it is displaying as per our requirement. So friends, I will give this read text module code in description also. I will put, but please use as per your requirement. So in report, in email sending, or in Adobe form, wherever you need it, you can use it. Okay, you can refer this code. I will also mention here the document type or the table type if you need it. Now I will just mention the another, because if you are going to do in this this is the structure. Okay, this is the structure, so you need to define it in a table type, which we have defined it over in types. Okay, here we already defined types in a type of table type. So why I am doing this, so whenever you are referring my code, then it will be easier to you. Now here you don't needed this part. I will also comment this one. It but as you need, if you are doing same Adobe, then if you are doing in Adobe, then please go this same way, and if you are doing in a report, please refer this way, because this you need it. Okay, so that's it. The code, this interface code, you will get in a description. But before viewing it or leaving this video, please do like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for listening. Bye.